Explain me, okay? You just explain me what you wrote. Then it will be understand for everyone.
Okay, so I created the list ls1, then I added 1, and then I added uh I think 0 at the second place. Or
What what is it?
hmm?
0 and 1. What you are trying to do in the line number 3?
Add a certain number at the certain position.
Mm-hmm.
Forget. I think I'm putting 2 at the very beginning of the list.
Mm-hmm.
And over here I'm printing the list to show it. Then over here I clear the list. Then I print it again to show that it's cleared. Then I add 1 and 2. Then I did a clone over here and I made another list, ls2. And over here I show both lists. And then I show the contain function over here. I
Mm-hmm.
did this to show that it returns true, and this to show that it returns false.
Okay. Okay.
Then I added 7, 5, 6, and 8 to the list number 1. Then I used the sort function to sort it. Then I printed the sorted list over here, and the unsorted list before it.
Super. Okay. Can you make it as maximize this screen? The execute anonymous one. Yeah. Okay. So now in the line number 2, you add list 1 that add, right? So what is the value will be there in index 0?
1.
When you, I mean, write it out, all the things, values over there, one by one, to line number 2. You can write it, I mean, end of the line, you can use the double slash and return the value.
Write the comment.
What is the value? Okay, similarly, write all the places in the list, what will value have it.
At this point, what you have in that list. Come to clear. And better copy paste.
Let him to use his mind, okay? Why you are interrupting him?
You need to work smart, not to work hard.
You do later and performance. You do later. Let him to, work smart will be learn. It will come little practice only. He is doing his work.
I know. I think. Compare it. We have the other window. Okay.
That's okay. It will print from the debugs only, right? It's pretty fine. Line number 4, what value you have. So it's fine. So, Vikas, Padma, and Anjita, you people understand what he wrote, or any questions? How he is able to find the value which is having like a list one has one or two, something like that. Do you
Yes,
guys
sir.
understand?
Yeah, it is understand. I can understand that.
Okay, cool. Very good. Good, Satik. Go ahead and show me other. The set methods, have we tried for the set method also? Methods will be the same, but how to use set and all you understand?
He just started practicing.
Yeah, I was just saying the difference between list and set.
Okay.
How one can have duplicates and the other cannot.
Yeah. If you understand main thing, it's okay. That's pretty fine. Good. So this is the way you should understand when you're writing the something. You should know each line what will contains, what value it will come, and you should know. Then only the matter. Then there is you can say it is the value of it. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to. Okay, and good practice. Okay, it's pretty fine. Let's see. We can talk about other things today.
That is a duplicate, right? We're showing the duplicate. You printed the list.
List will print the duplicate values. Set
Yeah.
it will avoid it.
Not
So it's
the-
okay. He printed just list only. That's pretty fine. Anyhow, the knowledge he has it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about map today. Once you guys are able to see my screen, let me know. So we can go. So map, we know this basically map we can say it's a combination of set and list. Actually, the set what it does, it won't allow the duplicate. So map is the combination of key and pair, we can say. Key is the value. Key is a kind of you can say IDs or which is leading. There is in a Salesforce pick list. If you say key is a controlling field, other pair is key and value is the values is the map. I mean map will be required to be the key value pair. Okay, the key is it's similar like controlling field. Value is like dependent field. Okay, so here key has a unique key maintain a unique means it doesn't allow the duplicate. You won't allow as values it does. So if you observe here these two things, it is similar like a set and a list, right? List will allow the duplicate values, set it won't allow the nothing else, simple. So if we come to down, syntax will be looks like map of data type, again data type, and a variable name equal to mu map of data type so this is the what syntax for the map. Okay, so map will, this is syntax. So in this you can say initially the value which is, it is the key value, means whatever is it, you can say key value pair, combination of the key and value pair. So this whatever in this first place, if you provide any value, it won't allow the duplicates. Whatever you got in second place, it won't, I mean it will allow the duplicate values. So combination of the key and values, right? Now for example there are certain examples required, like based on the one state required different states, one and within the state how many districts you want to print, you can print within the uh, people family. If you family big person, enter the people of list of the people's names you want to print, such way n number of scenarios you can try, how to try, and all we can try to work out. Map of, for example, string. You can think about it like there are like states, and one state has a list of another values, like list of strings, like means state names, state and district names, you can say equal to new map of string comma list of string. I taken inside the map one more list was taken. Reason was, so this I can say state value. In this list you can consider as a districts values. Okay. Now before I am going to provide a value to this map,
so we can use string and comma integer also.
you can, of course you can,
Without declaring list string.
Here our requirement, what is it? Based on the state value, does it have any integer or string?
State value of the string.
Inside the state you can have districts, right? Does it sense like to write in a code? Of course you can write a state code and something like you can mention, of course you can, but yeah, generally.
Okay.
Now if before I'm going to add values to these, basically we have a methods, certain different methods we have. Ideally list and set we used to add a value using the add method. In map we used put method. This is a method we used for adding the value. Now in this, what are the things are looking for this method? What does it looks? It required two values. One is a string value, another one is list of the values. Okay, if I consider, for example, if I consider a value called AP and required values, list of the values are required. So if you just you can't type like string, one more string, comma, one more string. It should not like that. You need to provide the list of the values. So if you want to provide list of the values, first you need to define list. list of string districts equal to new list of string, define like this. So now mention this dot we know add method only, right? We used the add method. For example, I'm going to similarly you can write a number of districts and the AP. Whatever the list of the districts you want to maintain, you can maintain. Or okay, such a way you can mention like printer EG. So something like that if you added, now all the values are added into the here. You have to take this reference and keep it here. So then only it will satisfy this flow. Okay. You can keep it in the above or down, it is up to you. It doesn't matter. Generally, this is the way you can define the class. Again, if you want to return one more thing like different districts, you need to define different districts again. Like if it is AP districts, you can say AP. Here you can say TS, for example. Hyderabad. Amman. Rangareddy. Hyderabad. Likewise, you can define. You want to reduce also, it's okay, doesn't matter. But yeah, so now you want to add one more values. You have to define here and add it values. Then you will print the values again. Now try to print the values. What are things are there into here? Where is it? The error is I was referenced, but it is not yet updated. So giving an error. Simply you have to be proper values. See that now? AP is the one thing which has these are the values. These are the districts. TS is the value. It has these are the values. Clear or any confusion for this?
No. So we can use /n also, no? If you want to.
/n. What do you mean?
So for new line.
Yes, that is different. Here we no need to think about /n and that, right?
No, it's executing only in one line. Na? There's a two
So
different.
that one you need to print through the loop. Okay, you have all the list of the values over here. Okay,
Okay.
then you need to just run execute the for loop and try to print the value. That's
Okay.
pretty fine. It's pretty okay.
Okay.
Anyone have any question? I can give you one more example, then see how it is goes. Hello, all are clear then? Okay. Now Take it is like integer and for example integer comes string. Okay, integer and string map of integer comma string. Okay, integer you can consider as age based on the age or based on the state code, or what will be the better? Mhm.
Anything will be fine.
Hmm? Just like consider anything is fine, right? Just take age and names. Okay, age and names. You want to
So
find.
the first data type always be a key, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, first data type always definitely it will be the key and the
Okay.
value.
And the second data type always be the value.
Yes.
So we cannot interchange it. Okay.
If you change interchange also, it will become like first value will be the key.
Okay, okay, that's it.
If you change the string will be the first and integer second, and then string will become as a unique
Okay, okay.
key value. Yeah.
The first one is always the key value.
Yes. So see here, you can see the what are the methods which supported by the map. Almost you can observe that clear, clone. Okay, that those things you might see already. Equals also you might see get. Get is nothing but getting the value. We will get to know. Hash code, A is empty, key set. These are things we will get to know. Hmm. For now, we are using the put value. Put in the sense it's required key value pair. I need to use this one, not directly map. So put, if I use the put method, what is asking the integer and string. So if for example, if I want to mention the integer value, I just mention like 34, and the string value I want to provide some name like Prasad. Okay. See here, it doesn't require any list value, just single value, so that I'm directly assigning to the value. Similarly, you can print n number of values on it. And see, for example, if I mention the duplicate value over here and I provide the different value here, we know what will happen, observe it. Okay. Finally, what value will print, how many values will print also, observe it. Only one value is printing. The reason was
One
key, key is the unique, which allows, which will take latest value. Here there are a number of values will be, of course it will take assigned to all the values will be assigned. In the transaction, this is the value will be override by the, these are the, got it? These all the values will be assigned in the transaction. End of the value, what will be available, that will be showcased to us. But all the values will be in the process executed.
yes.
Okay. Now, same thing I can do. I can change these values and try to print these values. What will happen? See. Values will be the almost same, but I change the here the values. Now try to execute. See, 34 is Hari, 35 is Prasad, 36 Renu, 37 again Prasad, 38 Hari again printed. So values place, if it is having a duplicate data also it will support, whereas in the key places if it has a duplicate it won't allow you to print. Clear? It's not printing, it won't allocated the size also. It will be automatically overridden by the other values too.
Okay.
Now I want to print only key values. Okay, I want to print only key values, whatever it is in the first place, all the list of the values I want to print. Now let's see key values. That so if I get it all the list of the values, I better to create integer. It it's it is a key, right? Set, right, so that I can make it as set of the integer. Now I try to mention like a age. Into the value system that debug print ages. Whatever the values are in this key set means all the first values, those will be keep it over here. See here, duplicate values are removed. All the first values will be printed over here. All are clear or has any question over here?
So we can like display names also.
Names, you can
Like
display, of course you can display. We
like
have a value,
yeah.
we have a one values is the one thing, one feature. For example, I can tell you. Uh, so this is the method. Okay, in this, whatever you want to print it, those all the things will be printed. It is list of string. Now, if you print in this map, whatever the values you want to print, you can print system dot debug print values. So values will print all the values. Now see, it is see Hari, Prasad, Srinu. These are the values.
Okay.
Also, you want to check it. What is the in that line one? I mean, index number one. What value is having? Okay, index number two. What value is having? Those are the things you want to know. You can get to know using. We have a one method called contains key. This is the key. In the key, place particular number. For example, if you mention 3, okay, in this 3, what is the value is there you want to know, that you can get to know. Okay. Integer. So printing key value 3. Okay, it is a boolean. If has a value, then it will print true, otherwise it will print a false. So contains key, whatever it is in the we can say in 3 indexing 3, or this value which is having here or not. If not, then it will take such a way. Let's try to keep it 34 and try to see what value will come. You got it true. So in the value of in this particular value which is you have, if it is there, then it will print the key contains this value, then it will print as a true. If not, it will print a false. Hello.
Yes.
Now lastly, oh, it's important only one more thing in here. I want
So
to
so we used 3 before, right? So 3 is like the index number for this.
no, wrong. It should be is nothing. 3 is nothing like that. It should be basically it is a boolean. Boolean in the
Boolean.
sense the value will be say yes or no. I mean true or false.
Okay,
So
okay. That
I
3 was not correct.
yes, I should take it as this whatever the values are here mentioned, those values should be taking. If
Yeah,
not
because
mention that,
this.
it won't have any value.
Okay.
3 also fine. You can mention 3. It means it here not available, right? So what it say? It is
Mhm.
false, right?
Okay, okay, okay. Fine.
If it is the value is there, it will say true. If not there, it will say the false. So the statement which is executed correct only, but it we need to understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that 3 was not an index number for find anything. No?
No, no.
That's it.
There
Yeah.
is here we in the map and set you no need to think about indexing.
Okay, okay, fine.
Only list you can say list or array you can say indexing things. Here there is no concept of indexing.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now again here again you need to understand in here its concept is set, right, so it doesn't require indexing. But if you talk about here as a string, as a this string consider you can say list, right? So if you want to get it certain value over here, you can get it through the indexing only, because the place 2 means this place is the values, right? Second place is the value, correct? In this place, whatever the values you want to get it, you can get it through the indexing only. So there is no value in that place. Okay. It is also same in the, let me make it 34. There is 3 in this getting this value doesn't have anything, so it is let's take it as 34 and see what value will come. In 34 line it has a here it is having hurry, right? So the values which you are going to mention here, either key contains key or getting the key from the using the key only, you are getting the value. Means using this value you will get it this for get method. So get method will be written to the values. Maybe it makes confusion. Let me try to make it. This is a key, correct? This is the value. So based on the key, you will get a values. So there are certain methods which you can say contains key. It is say true or false is a boolean. This is just getting the value. It is string only, but it just getting the value. Using in the get method, you can use the key of the value, then you will get it the value. Got it? Any confusion for these methods? These are only main important methods we used in the map. Anybody has any question?
No.
Can you please repeat once? The last one.
What do you mean by last one?
Getting the value using the key.
Okay.
Is it no?
See here, what are the values? You can see this is the keys. I told integer, which is about keys like 34, 35, 36, correct?
Oh, yes.
And get, just getting. If you want to get the value of this particular key, you can use a get method. A get method, which here I mentioned 34. Okay, in this 34, what is the value will be here?
Prasad and Hari.
I told you already, last whatever it is there in the transaction, what
Okay.
value will be there.
Hari. Then it is Hari.
So if I'm getting the value of 34, it should be definitely Hari, right?
Okay. Hari.
That is what printed over here, no?
Okay.
You got this? Are you still confusion? I try to explain you again.
Yeah, once explain it.
Okay. So as map of integer and string. Integer is a key, value will be the pair. Value is value, whatever the value will be there, that will be pair. Okay. So integer and value pair is called map. Now I provided integer as a duplicate values, and the values will be also provided. Certainly few things are duplicate, few are independent, I mentioned. Okay. Now I mentioned 34 Prasad, 34 Srinu, 34 again Prasad, 34 again Hari. Means whatever the value of 34, it will be override of previous values. So latest whatever the value will be there on 34, that will be associated with this particular key. Okay. Now here I was mentioned ages, means this variable dot getting this particular value. Of course, you can consider these all are, but whatever it is latestly allocated, that only you can say 34, correct? So this has taken value. Since getting is like I want to get the value of 34. So what is the value here? Hari. For this particular index, value will be Hari. So I am printing the value of that.
Okay, got it, bro.
Okay, guys, then practice more and come tomorrow with this all the examples. Not these examples. Try to work on more map. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, then.